So for me, Human Givens is what helped me overcome, in 2013, when I was at my lowest point, disowned, divorced, depressed. The tools, the skills, everything that it took to get to this point where I am now a Human Givens therapist, helping others in that field. What I didn't realise is actually all Human Givens techniques and the things that I've learnt on this journey was all encompassed in this modality of Human Givens. And when I found Human Givens was probably when I started the journey, it was 2021, so 3 years ago. And when I sat in that first lecture and I realised this really fits with me, because this is actually what it took to overcome those challenges from 10 years ago. So originally what happened is I came across a Human Givens therapist as one of my therapy sessions, and she was amazing. She was the best therapist I've ever had. And at the end of that, I asked her, if I wanted to do something like you're doing, if I wanted to help others, what would I do? You've done all these doctorates, you've done 10 years of study, you become a doctor. And she said, what I've mainly used on you is Human Givens. Go research it. She gave me the website and I bought a couple of the courses. But I actually did that about 8 years ago. And I had a look at the courses and I still felt, no, but she was a doctorate, surely she did more. And it was only when in COVID, when I actually thought, let me get to those courses, because it sat in my head for so long. So what I did then, so I'd done some of the part one up to that point. And then at that point, I committed to it and I did the course as quick as I could, because then I thought, I'm in, I want to do it, it resonated with me. So then the journey over the last 2-3 years was becoming qualified. So what's actually happened with it, what I didn't realise, which was so fascinating, originally I thought, I'll help people, I'll become private practice, that's the route I want to go. My day job's an optometrist. And what I found is it overlaps in every area of our lives. And even in the test room when I'm testing patients, I am now, with eyes, I'm now finding it so confident when they're coming in with anxiety, or they've had a bereavement, or something's happened, life events happen, and now I feel confident with the skills to actually help guide them through that. But then outside of the optometry world, I am starting to take private practice and clients in the evening, so you're helping in a traditional therapy format. But also with public speaking, I've started doing helping people with their speaking and doing speaking coaching, public speaking coaching. And what I realised when I started doing those workshops, it was still about anxiety of speaking on stage, about positive visualisation of how do you talk to an audience, can you see it in your mind's eye? So it really resonated with that. And then in a different area was around fitness. When I went into this fitness journey last year, and I went, wow, the overlap with how you get your human needs met through exercise, it all just fitted in. Firstly, you start learning, you start achieving, you're growing, you get status when people see, oh, can she do a pull-up? Wow. And then you start getting purpose because you start helping others with it. So in all areas that I'm finding this Human Givens principle can apply. So if you want to be a therapist, I found when I was researching, I must have spent about 10 years trying to work out which area, what modality, what is it all about. I thought it was going to be very much like the brain and the eyes, where this is how it works. It's going to be very, very logical. And it wasn't. It was so, well, we could think this theory and that theory, but what I would say is if you want to help people and you want to be able to do it in a way that works, Human Givens was the way that I found, in my personal opinion, that you can become a therapist, you can start helping people with real skills. So that's why I've done it that way, and other people may choose other routes, but definitely for me, it just was an amazing solution focused. It's not about keeping people in therapy forever. It's about giving people the skills to be able to get on with their lives.